journalist is totally wrong. Why should he jail you? What has he done wrong? What has he done wrong? They should prove to us what he has done wrong. I mean, it's so much. I heard of it today and I'm not happy at all. Yes, I'm telling you, I am so much.
All right. I'll come back to you.
I'm talking to you from Arizona, USA. I am too much.
Right. Thank you for joining in.
Okay.
Thank you.
If they realize that they have to align themselves with the corridors of power to secure their career. And everything that has happened since then is just to achieve that particular goal. I want to secure a place for myself. Now, a similar thing is happening in the courts. If you look at the rulings coming out lately, they are absurd, like ridiculous rulings coming out lately. And people are kind of being cowered into kowtow to us or remove you. Right? So now everybody is kind of kowtowing to the. So some of the rulings that are coming, issues that are being overturned on appeal. Like, for example, this Atu ACN bill granting. Like, it defies logic. It defies, but if you don't do it, the powers that be will deal with you. And they have put their people in places of power and police positions, so they are the ones calling the shots. But you know what? Power is transient. Power. And that reset will be reset again. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you, guys. All right, this Kum Babes or something. Please, let's have
Yes, Kumbebes.
Babes, okay.
Oh, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to air my view. And it's very simple, right? I'm listening to some of my colleagues and they're all speaking from emotions. We are in 2025. We have to do away with our emotions and go with facts. As at this moment, nobody knows the details. So all we have to do is to just take our pen and paper and be jotting things down. So we follow along and then know every detail that comes out. We are not in a kangaroo court or in a banana republic, as one of the callers said, right? At the end of the day, whatever charges that is going to be leveled against him will come out. He'll go to court. And then he'll prove that the OSP has the burden to prove that Paul Adom Otchere or whoever has done something beyond reasonable doubt. If he's able to prove it, then that will be the case. Then after that, then we can do all this analysis of why he was picked and what and what. But one thing I want to talk about is in Ghana, our system is different, right? Under normal circumstances, when you are investigating somebody who is suspected of a crime, normally you leave them out until they are charged. But in Ghana, I know our system is different. So sometimes they pick them up and then they will show them why you have done this, get a bail before we go. So I understand that part. I don't like it, but that's how we do it in Ghana. If we can change it, fine. If we are not changing it, then that's how it is. But under normal circumstances, the main suspect is never touched until they are charged. But at this moment, nobody should jump the gun and say it's political. It's this Paul Adom Otchere issue has been there since everybody is talking about when is it going to be his turn. 24 million for a Christmas tree, all those shady things. They will investigate, of course. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is able to go to charge Paul Adom Otchere if he hasn't done anything wrong. I guarantee you that. That's it. That's my piece.
All right. Thank you for joining in. Let's talk in fact. All right, Tamale, North NDC TV. Let's have you. What's your take?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I think we are a group of young people growing up, and it is very important. We need to know the issues at hand before we speak to it. As my brother just said, we don't need to speak to emotions. We need to speak from the perspective of facts. The fact that maybe you like Mr. Paul Adom Otchere, support him at all costs, and the fact that you don't like Paul Adom Otchere and something is happening to him, you shouldn't support him. So the fact is that this morning, his program that he named Good Evening Ghana, which he spilled a lot of information about what is happening, or the invitation of the OSP. He said a lot of things and was even mentioning Manasseh as has really counter-reacted it and said a lot of things that he was saying that Paul said he didn't know the people who were saying they could
Your network is really bad.
already. Can you hear
Yes.
me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. So he was saying that he never knew any of the people who said they could recover revenue for the country, but it appears that he's fully aware of those people. So why will you say something that is
All right. Kindly drop and come back. Thank you. All right, now let's move on to Akasanuma. Let's have you. What's your take?
We come here to express our opinion. Yes. And that if you don't have an opinion to express, you don't even write anything at all. Go to court is not an opinion to express. There is a matter beforehand. Come and tell us that. What do you think about the matter? It's not as if we don't understand the processes. Everybody understands it. But you have a conscience. So Paul goes into the OSP's office. He is under the form to fill out his personal details. On that form, he indicates he asks the question on his personal properties in his name, as in his landed properties. He says that I don't have any landed property in my name. The OSP takes the document, goes inside to confirm, like have their own meeting, comes back with a bail condition that bring 2 landed properties. Meanwhile, the person has already written that I don't have any landed property. So you are being presented with this fact. Share an opinion and say go to court. How is that an opinion related to this matter at all?
Thank you. Kobiesian. Great submission. All right, please, if you want to join the conversation, you can send in your request. If you want to speak again, you can send in your request. All right, now, please hold on, mister. The Voice, let's have you.
I want to say that as my brother
is
Asian
found guilty or if suspect of any criminality. See, when Paul told them that he doesn't have land or something like that, they should have the OSP should have changed the bail condition and see whether he will be able to meet them on time or not, so that they will see how to handle the issue. But you see, Ghana, we are in a democratic country, so let's all build this legacy and make sure that the future learn from us. See, when someone is being detained, it affects the family. It affects the family and everybody in the country. And you and I know that Paul is a very popular journalist in this country. He has worked hard. We see that even this morning he was not supposed to be on show, but because of the case, he actually proved. Yes, this morning when I was watching, I told myself that look, this case was not going to be easy, because looking at how critical he was trying to direct. If
Sorry about that.
I'm not sure the government of the day will be interested in arresting anybody who is not guilty. But I'm not also sure that what they did to Paul is all that much, because you are supposed to change the bail condition. So are they telling us that if Paul cannot afford land today and then
exactly the question we are asking,
they are going to detain him forever and ever? So the OSP is someone that I have so much respect with.
Wow.
He's a lawyer.
Thank you.
So he's a lawyer. He's someone that Ghanaians respect. So he should have changed the base condition and then see whether he will be able to. But when you do that, you are simply telling us that maybe the person you having personal issue with the person. Because if the person cannot afford land today, it doesn't mean that he's going to be there forever and ever.
Imagine. And this is why I call it ridiculous. Thank you. Minister, you said all. Thank you. All right, now moving on to big voice of single mothers. Please, let's have you. What's your take on this?
How are you, my sister?
I'm great. Yourself?
Okay, I've been listening to you guys, and then I think now, where Ghana is now, we have to fight corruption. You know, the government cannot, the OSP cannot just go and pick Paul like that. We have people that bash NDC, that insulted President John Dramani Mahama many times, so many people, but they are working freely. You know, before the OSP pick Paul, that means there's something going on. They did their own investigation and they find him like he's corrupt. You know, so let's give it a time and see where the investigation will go on. It's too early to judge. That's my own thing.
All right, thank you so much. Big voice of single mothers. Thank you for your submission. All right, now let's bring in I think Data Lord. Data Lord, let's have you. Then we go to Kumi Bibis or something. Akakadro, thank you so much.
Now on the specific subject of the bill condition.
Thank you so much. All right, Data Lord, let's have you.
On the specific issue of the bill condition, this is the first time in my adult life of hearing such a bill condition. Like you hear them mention outrageous amount, 50 million, but a bill condition that requires you to produce landed properties in your name. It sounds like a deliberate, calculated attempt to abuse the power and abuse the rights of the suspect at this time.
Exactly.
Because you are putting an impediment in his way that you know he cannot meet. And the OSP think that today he has friends on the side of the government. But let me tell you, a time will come. He will have no option than to look into these guys. And that is when they will show him where power lies. These guys don't play fair. We NPP will write, will make noise, will go to court. These people, they will physically attack you.
Don't say
They don't
that.
care.
Don't say that.
No, it's the truth. Just what they did to how come saying. Just look at what they did in Parliament during the e-levy passage. Compare their conduct in Parliament, the violent and aggressive posture in Parliament. Compare it to what the minority are doing today. What do? They just walk out. If they disagree, they walk out. But there was a point in time where the NDC in Parliament will go and remove you from your seat. Physically remove you in Parliament of Ghana. Someone was cut on the face in Parliament. We saw a video of somebody slapping someone in Parliament of Ghana because they wanted to protest the passage of a law. So they take this into their own hands. We will write, we will make noise, we'll go to court, we'll but a time will come, these guys don't play like we do. They will attack you physically and should be careful. At that time, we will not be there to save him. Thank you.
Right, thank you for your submission. Now let's move on to I think is it Kumbebis or something. Please, let's have you. Please kindly unmute the mic. All right, let's move on to Felix. Felix, let's have you.
I think what is happening in Ghana lately is sort of somewhat becoming very difficult to understand what is really happening. But I think, say, with the youth, I am a military person. I really don't involve myself in politics, but if you're able to use your brains, and yes, can be then we take
Please,
it
language.
hook, line,
Sorry,
and
this is an
sinker.
English platform. Sorry, this is an English platform. Can you
All right. So I mean, we should be very careful as the youth. We are the future leaders of the country. We should be able to open our brains. We should be able to open our minds, and then learn certain things. Us, when the future is handed to us, we can't manage the country. This is going to be very difficult. Let's avoid partisanship. When the thing is red, it is red. When it is white, it's white. We should be law-abiding citizens. Yes, else I don't know whether laws are really working. We have a law for the NPP. We have a law for the NDC. If that is going to happen, it's going to be cyclical. It's going to be repetitive. This government will come and will say, "Hey, this is what you did to me. I'm also going to pay you." And mind you, no government. I can promise you. I can assure you, no government, as I know, in Ghana will stay in power for more than 8 years. It will be the wildest imagination for any government to stay in power for more than 12 years or 8 years. And if this is what is going to happen, you do me, I do you, then what future are we building for ourselves as a country?
That's so bad. Thank you, Paul.
Yes.
All right, Akake bro, thank you so much. You've been amazing. Oh, no need. Thank you. That was. All right, now let's have you, Double G. Thank you.
If you not call me cry, it's my turn. I'll speak. I saw how you were ranting on the platform, and I was like, hey. You see, in fact, every student of politics